Framework and two guys prone, one guy watching the bomb site, the other guy proning to the other side, watching the front door.
Their A defense, like Presto has this spot in the basement stairs. I can see the guy coming inside. It's actually really fucking strong.
Yeah. It's pretty dodgy too, man. It's like really nice hold.
I know.
I'd probably be fucking furious if I got fragged by that crossfire, hey.
Yeah, I know. If I ever play A again, I'm using that spot.
I'm just using it. I'm just banging up all the framework. Just throw bullets into it. I don't think I've seen X5 play Backlot yet.
Yeah, you guys left, didn't you? They played it against CDG. They were pretty convincing on it. Like at LAN last year, Mecha were like really strong on Backlot. Like we nearly beat them on the second day, but on the they like their nades and everything were really good. But because they don't have Savage,
it's a whole lot of different things.
Yeah, because they have Denied instead, and like it's kind of ruined their setup because like Savage's B play on defense was fucking infuriating. And Cynic was pretty good. On attack with the SMG. But yeah, because Denied's running the scope on it, they don't play it anywhere near the same.
Yeah, completely different. We are live
now. Yeah, just tell us when, and we'll start the game. Like we're ready to go. I can't hear you guys very well, by the way, so turn the music off.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Okay. I just heard that Exile5 are trying to pull a fast one. Quirts is actually Xenon, and Xenon is Quirts.
Ah.
Yeah, so bringing out all the land tricks to try and win this game.
So they're trying to trick them into thinking Quirts is scoping?
Yeah, I think that's the thing, so they try and take Quirts a bit lightly. So.
Yeah, okay.
I don't really think it's going to work. They'll realise pretty shortly if it's Scotty or not anyway.
Yeah, because they play completely.
That'll actually probably confuse Exile5 more than it will Avant.
Outstratting themselves.
So it's going to be interesting.
Me and Gary did that against Boxy, and it worked because they thought I was Gary.
That's right.
Gary was typing cafe, ha
yeah.
Beast was getting really pissed off. All right, so it looks like we're live. I'm just going to start anyway. We have the second semi-final, and we've been waiting ages for this game to start. We lost the stream PC. The first top-seeded team for Group 1 was, Group 2 was Exile5. They finished with 2-1, and they're playing Avant, who finished second in Group 2, who also finished 2-1, and they lost the fray. Can we have the boom mic turned off at the back? Because we can hear it. Can you hear that, the echo?
Yeah.
I'll just go and tell them. And then once that's fixed, we'll start.
We are going live right now. Second semi-final. Winner of this moving to the grand final to verse Frenetic Array. Avant starting the game on attack. Exile5.
No scope for the attacking team.
Winner of this moving to the grand final. Xenon rolling out.
So we have Croatian with the bomb for Avant. They've got a 2-3 B split going, Nick going into mid-building, of course. Croatian sitting at the yellow car at the defense spawn with the bomb, just watching top A. It's not actually a bad spot because the car wasn't blown up. Shoei's in bottom MG building. No frags at this stage of the round. 1 minute 15, so it's 30 seconds gone with no frags. Has actually made it into the tractor area. But X5 nowhere to be seen, and I'm guessing that's Samson, hiding there in Rabbit Hole. So he hears someone drop down. And we have a bad echo going here. Presto's in his typical spot in basement stairs, and that's a really good spot to pick people coming up from side A. A lot of fire going out from front A, and Avant doing a very slow A push, just making sure, firing all the walls just to see if they can get a tag to find where Presto is. Nick failing the roof jump there. As Xenon gets first rate of the round. Oh, sorry, it's actually probably Quirts in top B. Takes down Shoei. Croatian onto Presto. Quirts missing Croatian as he plants the bomb.
Oh, the stream's open on the game PC apparently.
Oh, okay. Can you take that or go and fix it?
No, no, it's this one. It's this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just close Internet Explorer.
Yeah, I can't find the mouse. Here.
Go out of the game.
Alt tab. Sorry, we have to alt tab, guys.
All right, so Haz is planting the bomb once again. Jusky gets tagged through the smoke. Samson takes down 2 through the smoke from front A and gets the first round for Exile5. And that was really good play by them. And it was all on, whoever it is, Quertz or Xenon in top B, getting that first frag of the round, opening it up for X5 and putting pressure on Avant to do something.
Yeah, no, apparently that is Xenon now. They've had to change their names back as someone actually reported them to Serials and admin Serials came over and made them fix it. But I think we're actually going to see a very slow game on Backlot. Both teams very defensive oriented, very passive, so probably not going to be seeing the Backlot we're used to seeing. As Presto takes down Jusky with a very late L-bend nade. Presto moving towards front Bix with that SMG. Has once again around the rabbit hole.
Haz gets taken out by Samson, proning under 10, using AP's spot from Season 4. Xenon just using the deagle, holding those B stairs, just making sure no one comes up. Presto in bottom A. Nick takes down Xenon from, I'm guessing, the mid building. Nick is one of the better players to utilize all of the advantages that the mid building has, like using the fridge in the second floor, the angles on the roof, and the bottom floor. He tags up Quertz in top A and takes him down through the wall. Nice play there by Nick, bringing it back to a 3 versus 3. Shoei just sitting in L-bend.
Waiting for that Presto. He knows that Presto always plays that poke.
Oh,
Presto gets dropped by Croatian coming around the corner from Bricks. Looking to move into the bomb site and get a plant now, but is going to be tagged up most likely by Samson at the red crate area. Banging him up, taking a lot of bullets, delaying that plant. Shoei's stuck outside of front A around Bricks.
He's going to get him.
Creeping Samson.
Oh, yes. This is 1 versus 1. Spatula against Shoei. Shoei has no idea where Spatula is. And he's using sound. Spatula's playing it very defensively. He's going into the mid building, allowing Shoei to plant. Spatula will, however, be able to take him down through the wall. Shoei pre-fires as he sees Spatula in mid building, goes to the plant, very defensive position. Spatula won't be able to bang him through the wall, so he jumps down.
Planted.
I think Spatula probably should have stayed in the mid house then for a little bit longer.
So Spatula has heard Shoei go up to the mid stairs, and I think Shoei still thinks that Spatula's in mid. So if Spatula can sneak underneath him, he'll be able to take him out.
I think Shoei is getting aware to the fact that he would have had to move by now.
Yeah,
Spatula coming up the bottom stairs with that
I think proning in
deagle.
top A is not, it depends where you're prone. It's actually really bad in a lot of situations. So Spatula doing a fake. Shoei making some, Shoei jump down. I don't know if Spatula, yeah, there we go. Spatula knows he's down. 15 seconds left on the clock. Spatula's got about 6 seconds before he has to do a reel. So he has to, there we go, he goes for the frag, finds it, and he's just going to make it in time. Oh, he misses it!
Oh, he misses it.
Nice play there by Shoei.
Well played by Shoei, just baiting out the time, faking him with some defusers, making dropping noises. Yeah, just really nice play by.
Yeah, I think if, like, one of the mistake that Spatula made in that round there is he went into mid building to try and bang the plant. I would have just gone straight into front A.
Yeah, well, I mean, he had the time to do it, but if he was going to go mid building, he probably should have stayed there for a bit longer. But new round anyhow, as you see, Xenon going to get aggressive on this top ruins area with the scope.
Presto, second nade kill in the half as Xenon takes out Croatian. Jusket onto Presto. Quertz from top A takes down Jusket, and Nick in mid building takes down Quertz and takes down Xenon. Once again, bringing it to an even round, 2 versus 2. Samson and Spatula against Nick and Shoei. And Nick and Shoei, their 2 versus 2s throughout the whole land have been very impressive.
Yeah.
So Shoei just getting unlucky there, but is it Nick with the excellent revenge kill?
Nice trade of frags there from
Nick. See, a lot of players in that situation wouldn't have been as fast as Nick was to jump out and get the revenge kill.
Nick very confident in his fragging ability as well. As we see Spatula proning around steel girders in back A. Nick completely unaware as to where he is at the moment, banging up tin, seeing if he can get any hit noises to work out where he is. Nick is going to end up taking the bomb towards A, so Spatula will
I have a
be
feeling Spatula will win this one.
Smoke does go up on the bomb as Nick going for the defuse, holding the fuse.
The plant.
Explosives planted.
Spatula's sneaking into the basement stairs, just going to use this. Oh, he sees Nick go up. He's just going to walk up behind him. Oh, Nick
nice
outplays
by
him.
Nick.
Well done.
Very nice by Nick.
Yeah, that. If Spatula had come up the stairs maybe half a second earlier, he would have won. That was just perfect timing.
Well, Nick had the time to get into that corner, and that's probably the best way to hold that corner.
So we has doing a fast B rush this time. So Avant doing, once again, they're doing 2A, 3B. Spatula preempts it, takes down Haz from in the red container area with the AK. Samson just coming up to fill up that spot, and Spatula has now moved. We got Shelly and Nick doing a B push. Nick likes to have a support AK'er whenever he does anything, and Xenon, sitting back in B, sees Nick coming up the B stairs and takes him down, and Xenon's still watching it.
Yeah, this is where a team like Exile5 really shine. They have very nice defensive setups.
So Croatian, I think he saw Spatula there at the back of 10 and picked him. So now, good rotate here by Avant, but X5 are all over this bomb site. Presto taking down Juskid as he sneaks into A. Samson hiding in red container. Presto coming out once again, and Presto was amazing last night against CDG.
Yeah, Presto sitting in the framework area right now will snap up anyone who comes towards this bomb site with that close SMG. Quirt still proning, watching the ladder top. Exile5 not going to poke and lose their advantage.
Oh, nice pre-fire there by Samson, taking out Shelly at L-Bend. Last person left alive is Croatian, and Croatian was the last person left alive for Avant pretty much 80% of the time last night. That's probably because he has the bomb.
Yeah,
he's playing very different to how he used to play.
He's not very aggressive in this Avant team, and that's apparently the reason why Radic left the team as well, is he wasn't happy with how slow Avant played, but, you know, hopefully he has some movement, ability to get aggressive at some point in this game.
I'd say so far, like, even though Croatian hasn't really done too many amazing things today, like, Avant have been winning. Like, they lost to Frey, but it was a close game, and then they won both their other games. So they're in the semis. Yeah. They must be doing something right. And Samson, will he actually sneak into mid-building here, or will he just sit in his usual spot? Avant have 3 players around mid-building. Now they're rotating towards front A. Justin coming in the side. Presto with the Goblin takes him down. Haz also gets taken out by Presto's pre-fire. Presto once again owning bottom A. Nick comes in and snaps him up with a deagle, and Shelly takes down Samson. Xenon with the SMG coming into bottom mid. And he's just going to use the silent floor to come up behind the person in there. But yep, there we go. He takes down Shelly. 2 versus 2. Croatian and Nick against Spatula and Xenon. Nick on the top A stairs. Spatula's still in tin. Gets 1 tag onto Nick, but Croatian takes down Xenon from the other side of top A. And now they know Spatula's coming in towards them. He's made a bit of noise. Nick pops around the corner and takes him down. Nick on 9 for 3 on his favourite map.
Yeah, I think Nick picked up the scope that round as well. So that's something you can...
No. Well, if he did, he's dropped it now.
Yeah, he will be in that mid-house, all the roof, every single round on this half.
No early back A nade for Avant. We said back nade coming in quite late, so it allows Presto to get in there pretty much every time. Juskid getting the first kill of the round, taking down Spatcher on the B side of the map. He rushes into the tractor and nearly takes out a person at A, but Samson hiding behind the red container takes him down. And it's now 4 versus 4.
Yeah, Samson trying to pushing from that red container position at the moment, trying to open up the round, give them the numbers advantage. But you see Shoei creeping towards B. Quirt's very defensive. Yellow car in spawn. Gonna get picked up. No, has tagged Xenon running through spawn. Exile5 are so defensive right now. Nick bangs up Samson at the red crate. 4 versus 3 in the favor of Avant.
Haz has a chance here to get a kill. It just depends which part of the map he comes out from.
He's got to be very careful. He's gonna actually go around behind Quirtz.
Oh, Nick's... sorry, I missed it. Haz actually takes down Quirtz. Xenon takes him down with the scope. It's now a 2 versus 3. Still in favor of Avant. They are actually on the bomb, and they're probably planting. So there we go. The bomb goes down. And no movement here from Xenon's scope. Presto nearly gets taken out from mid-roof.
Yeah, you are not... If that's Nick up there, I'm not sure. Actually, it might be Shoei. You're not going to kill him up there.
There we go. Shelly takes down Xenon from the T-wall at the B bomb site. Presto in mid-connector, comes out with the deagle, and Nick takes him down from the side of tin. Very impressive play by Nick. He's leading the way at the moment, 11 and 3, picking up kills every single round. Yeah, I mean, Avant are not going to force an A rush or anything like this. They're going to apply pressure to most of the map, get picks, and rotate from there. Try and force X5 out of position. Working so far for them, as you see, Haz doing another B rush. There allows Haz to push up the B street, which is a very good thing for the attacking team. Juskid's doing some good work at A, takes down Presto. Haz on Dispatcher once again, the tin side of the map. Quirtz picks up Nick from top A. I'm guessing Nick was in mid-building, and Avant have 2 people in the bomb site, but there are 3 X5 players left alive. Xenon at the back of tin, Samson hiding. Samson has been probably the most passive player. He didn't even react to Juskid shooting Quirtz. He's just hiding down front A. But he won the first round like this. He's smoked up, not going to see the plant. We'll be able to pick him up though, moving him through the smoke. No, he takes down Croatian. 1 versus 2. Juskid left alive. Juskid in the basement. Samson on the bomb with the SMG, just hiding in the corner in front A. And Xenon holding the cross with the scope. So Juskid is just, he gets tagged. He's in trouble. Samson, however, no pre-fire or anything. He would have easily picked him up through the wall. Comes around, Juskid takes him out, and it's now Xenon 1 versus 1 against Juskid. He got an amazing quickscope last night. I think Juskid might outplay him here. Juskid goes for the fake. Xenon's actually on the wrong side of the ruins to wallbang where Juskid is. I don't even think he knows that Juskid is on the left side.
No. Missed the cross while he was reloading as Juskid moves back out into the front bricks area. He's going to prone it up. Wait till he hears Xenon sprinting through the mid to make up time.
Season 1 experience comes into play because there was a lot of situations where Season 1 players would have a 1v1 like this.
Has outplayed Xenon completely at this point as he moves to APC, but Xenon sneaks into the bomb site. Juskid with the huge advantage right now. Xenon does not know he's behind him.
Juskid's going to come around behind him. It just depends if Xenon turns around. There we go, Juskid, nice play. Season 1 skills. That's a great clutch by him.
Really well played by Juz.
I would say that was Samson's mistake.
Yes, Samson could have easily got that frag against Juz when he was bleeding out. Chose to stay passive, didn't pay off in the end.
Yeah, didn't, because all he had to do, even if he fired, it didn't matter at all. He would have got the kill, because the person, in a 1 versus 2 like that, you can give away your position, no worries, because you have the advantage. Juskid getting the opening frag of the round. Xenon taking down Nick once again in mid-building. So Nick's been shut down the last couple of rounds. Has, however, doing some excellent work here in the middle area. He's been dominating Spatula pretty much every round. I think Spatula's changed position.
Yeah, Has being around this tin area so early in the round is really cutting off X5's ability to rotate through the middle of the map.
Spatula didn't even go in there that round.
And Exile5 like to utilise that tin area a lot online too.
Juskid, nice, taking out Samson. I'm not sure what Samson was doing there. Presto hasn't managed to pick up a frag from this spot that he's been using in the basement stairs.
Yeah,
he's probably going to get a kill here though, unless he gets me. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Very sharp onto Shoei.
Yeah, Shoei got 1 tag on him. There we go. Has finds Spatula once again, shuts him down completely. And Avant are all over Presto in this basement, but here comes Xenon. Juskid picks up another one, and he's moved up to 10 for 6, playing very well in the last couple of rounds. I think they know that Xenon's at front A. He gets a tag on Croatian, but there's 3 players left alive. Xenon climbs up into top A. They're going to go for a plant, I think. The Avant players will be moving to positions where they can see top A. We've got, actually, Croatian's going B. Xenon takes down Has. Juskid, once again, coming through and takes him down. Juskid has been winning these last few rounds for Avant, pretty much picking up 2 kills every single time.
Yeah, I think he's picked up about 8 frags in 3 rounds.
Yeah, he was on 4 frags before. So for the first 2 rounds, it was Nick, and now Juskid's starting to lift. 6 for 2 in favour of Avant.
Has once again moving down that B street, going to apply pressure, cut them off in the mid if he can. Juskid ratting hard at front bricks though, as Has is likely to pick up Xenon here, moving behind. Can he get him? Picks up Spatula on the B bomb side at outside Laundry.
I think he's killed Spatula about 6 rounds in a row. Nice play by Has getting a second frag on Quirt. Samson taking down Shoei. Samson heavily tagged up under 10. 2 versus 3. Once again, Avant still with the man up. They've been in favourable positions mid-round every single round. Samson evens it up, but he gets wallbanged by Croatian. Juskid over at A. Last person left alive is Presto. Bomb going down for Croatian. He will get it down, but Presto is going to probably kill him. Oh, he waits. He goes up the stairs, takes down Croatian. He does not know where Juskid is, though. There we go. Juskid gives his position away, tags Presto twice with a deagle. Juskid's actually in a pretty good position to win the round. However, that low wall at the bomb site can be very annoying.
Oh, Juskid! I can't lose a clutch!
Fantastic play by him. Wins another round. Another clutch. 2 clutches in a row.
2 in a row, and he is happy with himself. As he says, I cannot lose a clutch. Confidence for Avant right now must be incredible. So yeah, look for them to use that momentum to keep rolling out.
Spatula 2 for 7, having no impact at all in this game.
No reply for Has at all.
Juskid gets flashed up at bricks. Samson changing position to underneath mid. 2 players coming through rabbit hole for Avant. Yeah, there we go. Samson shuts down Has for the first time in a couple of rounds as Juskid gets taken out at A as well. And I think X5 will win this round because both of the pushing SMG players are down. So we've got the 3 most passive players on the team, Nick, Croatian and Shoei. Unless Nick or Shoei can get a couple of key picks, I think this is X5's round. The Spatula taking down Shoei in top B. 5 versus 2 in favour of X5. Croatian and Nick, last one's left. Croatian with the bomb, sitting at the MG dumpster, and Nick, of course, in mid-building.
Yeah, I don't think Exile5 will be poking at all in this situation right now. They need a round desperately to get things back towards into their favour a little bit.
Nice crossfire here from Spatula and Xenon at B. They've got that under control. And Quirtz and Samson once again. So Quirtz sitting at steel, Samson covering his cross as well, proning in the grass, which is a very rotten position.
Yeah, but, I mean, if you're looking to play safely, then that's definitely a solid choice.
Yeah, so I don't... Oh, there we go. Nick actually finds a frag. 29 seconds left on the clock. Time is running out. I think Presto is going to get a couple of kills here.
Presto looking to cut them off as they enter the bomb site. Is going to hide in the smoke that Avant have thrown towards the site.
Presto might get luck frag. He gets tagged. Oh, Koresh takes him down. Nick takes down Quirtz at back A. Oh, no. X5 are now in trouble. Spatula sees the cross. Nick gets another one.
Planted.
Fantastic work by Avant. 2 versus 5, and they managed to bring it to a 2 versus 2. Now they're going to use... Croatian climbs up into top A. Excellent move. Nick at back A. Spatula tagging. We're getting being tagged up by Croatian. Croatian takes him down.
Yeah.
2 versus 5 from Avant. Massive play. And Nick getting the opening 2 frags of that round. Nick
everything going down with 30 seconds left on the clock. Exile5 collapsed once Presto dropped on the A bomb side. As I mean, Croatian just ran in, spraying the paper-thin walls.
Yeah, all they had to do, like they could hear them running around. They just had to step out and fire a couple of bullets and shut them down.
I mean, Has opening up the round once again onto Spatula towards that B bomb site. Spatch having a shocking game so far. Xenon now left alone at the B bomb site while Ivano in complete control of the A site.
So X5 have a person far back in spawn. Quirtz at the grey car on the spawn road. Presto in his typical spot in the basement. And I'm guessing Quirtz still alive? Yeah, he'd be Samson at back A. Yes. So X5 all sitting back behind the mid-connector area of the map.
And I honestly think that Exile5's like such a strict defensive setup isn't doing them any favors right now. Not playing aggressive at all.
Same with their lack of poking. Their lack of poking has lost them a few rounds in a row.
Not playing aggressive at all. Not even challenging Avant on the bomb sites. I mean, they need to get aggressive if they want to bring some rounds back.
Yeah, Nick up on the roof.
Plan is going down at that B bomb
Joey
site.
at his favourite T-wall. Has on the tin wall there. Has takes down Xenon as he leans in from the roof, or the garage roof from the spawn building. Nick takes down Presto as he's rotating. Samson nearly gets, oh there we go, takes down Has. 2 versus 3. 30 seconds left on the clock. Croatia and Shelly are in great spots to stop Samson. Here we go, Samson take, oh, Shelly double frag!
Through the laundry, Shoei final frag. Very well played from Avant, holding that bomb site. Also, Geary, not flying out till tomorrow. Come down, don't dug another LAN event, okay?
Fantastic. Yeah, Geary has, I think the last LAN that I've actually seen him come to was Zamcod 4 LAN 2008. His Quirtz nades out Croatian. Juskid coming into L-band. X5's nades at L-band aren't fantastic. That was a good flash, however. Slowing Juskid down from pushing in. Samson going back to his spot in red container. Presto's actually pushed out the front A, takes down Has. So Has not going through rabbit hole this time.
Presto absolutely stuck in this spot right now. Not going to be able to get back into that A bomb site unless he risks sprinting across, something he probably won't look to do right now.
Oh, it doesn't matter because he takes down Juskid.
Juskid not even checking.
Samson shutting down Shelly as well. Samson pushing around the corner. I think Presto actually being aggressive and pushing out to L-band has actually won them the round. Nick's the last person left alive in mid-building. Running along the fence, does a bit of a failed jump. He's going to have to try and beat Samson. Samson comes around the corner and mocks him up.
I mean, here we go. Exile5 have SMGs that can face Avant SMGs, and they played aggressively this round, and it worked in their favour.
Samson is a dominating SMG player when he's aggressive.
Yeah.
But because Spatula is in the team, Spatula sort of makes players conform to his style of play.
Well, Spatula and Quirtz now.
Yeah, that's right. So Avant doing a bit of a full B here, which is a bit of a change up for them. And Exile5, interestingly enough, have 3 players at A. Avant has taken down Xenon at B, and Has been doing some excellent work in the mid side of the map. Even though he's only on 8 for 12, all of his kills have counted. Samson seeing a player in low B. Nick getting a carnade onto Spatch, and Spatula, look at that, 3 for 10. Quirtz double frag, taking down Croatian and Has at the T-wall at the back of B. Samson getting tagged up through the wall and shutting him down from rabbit hole. 2 versus 2, Presto and Quirtz, and they've been the ones fragging in the last couple of rounds. Presto getting into mid-building, should be a good spot. He'll be able to stop the plan if he can get up on the roof. Nick, however, watching the cross.
And yeah, it's going to be really obvious if Presto tries to jump up on that roof.
I think
going to be able to hear him.
Avant would probably be better off going back to A here because Quirtz is on the spawn road. Oh, Shoei surprising him, taking him down in the mid-connector, and that's a really good play there by Shoei. It's probably just luck of timing, but Quirts was actually sitting there from a long time. Good decision of where Shoei to move. Nick's now planning at B. Shoei covering him from next to MG.
Planted.
Presto with the SMG. He sees one player jump along, doesn't quite pick him up, and he's in a bit of a bad spot here, but both of the players are close by, so if he reloads and has a bit of luck, he will be able to take him down.
He is versing 2 AKs on the bomb side here as well.
He jumps across, and Nick too sharp.
Really sharp.
Too sharp.
That
17
LAN
to 7.
rego as well. Online, that guy might not have died, but on LAN, 2 bullets dead every single time.
Yeah, and look at that. Spatula has not got a kill for about 4 or 5 rounds.
Yeah, 3 for 10. And I mean, Haz, like we said, doesn't have a lot of frags, but he's killing Spatula every round almost on that side of the map. So much pressure.
Justkid also doing some excellent work here at A.
Just getting tagged up by Presto on those stairs.
This is how Backlot, like this is, in my opinion, Backlot is a really attack-sided map if you play it properly. And this is a proper attack from Avant.
Yeah, and something to notice as well, Samson has actually dropped the SMG and is AKing in garage.
So X5 doing the opposite of what they should be doing, playing more defensive when they're losing, when they should be being more aggressive. As Spatula gets into mid building and takes down Haz. So for the first time in a few rounds, Spatula's actually done something of use. He's using some aggression, and it's got him a frag. Presto takes down Justkid, Shoei on Spatula, bomb down at A for Avant. Xenon and Spatula against Croatian and Shoei. Presto in the site. Croatian proning at front A, and he's going to get surprised here by Presto. Oh, Presto doesn't check, and Croatian takes him down. 1 versus 2. Xenon, last one left alive, comes into front A. Shoei takes him down. 11-3 for Avant.
Man, Avant just cannot lose a 2v2 right now.
No, like X5, I don't know why they're playing so defensive.
I mean, I said earlier on the stream that they had really good crossfires for the A-bomb site, but I'm not seeing them. And Avant are just absolutely outplaying them, not scared of Exile5's SMGs at all.
I think one of the things that their setup is to counter people pushing down side A, and Avant aren't pushing down side A, they're pushing front A.
No, not at all.
So they're using the same spots. So they got one in the basement and one there. Xenon taking down Hash. Shoei onto Xenon in reply. Nick's pushed up into top B. Samson takes down Justkid. Nick on Spatula. Spatula just getting smashed every single round. He's died. He's only been alive in 3 of the rounds.
I mean, Spatula really needs to make a change, get aggressive.
Exile5 with the man advantage, 2 versus 3. Croatian and Nick both moving towards the B side of the map, and Exile5 with the smart decision to rotate around behind him. Presto's going to go up into top landslide. The bomb, however, is planted, but I think Exile5 have the advantageous position. Quirts is up on the roof. He gets tagged heavily from someone on the bomb. Samson in low, Presto in high, tags out Nick through the wall with the headshot with the SMG, and he's going to come in and mop up Croatian, but Quirts gets the kill instead, and that was good work there from Exile5.
Yeah, they really needed that round as well. I mean, 11-4. I think this is definitely an attack-sided map now, but I mean, the way nades work on this map, once or twice you get 1 nade, 2 nades in L-bend, and...
Yeah, their nades didn't really do anything against
No,
Avant.
absolutely nothing.
We didn't see any nades in L-bend at all.
No, but to be fair, Avant weren't really pushing the fast A much at all.
Yeah, I think X5 nades were probably set up to stop the front spawn rush.
Yeah.
So, okay, if the front spawn rush was here, it were made there. That's the problem with Backlot. In Season 1, it was impossible to get through because teams didn't realise, oh, if we just wait 2 seconds, we can run under the nades.
Exile5 are usually really good at holding their nades when they aren't getting nade kills as well, but so far not doing that.
Nice bounce there by Haz. Look at that.
Haz going to get into the A-bomb site very fast, flaunting that movement.
Gets tagged up by nades, so I know he's in there. Did someone make it up to the roof? Let's have a look. It looks like there's 2 players from Exile5 in the site. Justkid makes it into Presto's spot.
So Avant going with the 2 SMG play on the A-bomb side. Haz does get tagged up from the wall, so they are going to know he is top. But Exile5 stuck right now on the bomb site. 5 still alive. Terrible spot to be in, really. They're going to have to be very patient to get a kill.
There you go. Justkid taking down Spatula. Samson on Justkid. So 2 players down at A, 1 for each team. Nick takes down Xenon. Quirts on Shoei. 3 versus 3. I think it was one of the players on the roof. Quirts is up on the roof, so he's got control of the A side of the map for the attacking team. I think Avant needs to be able to pick him to be able to do anything in this round, because X5, they're just going to plant. They're going to
Oh, silly decision by Haz to walk into the bomb side, though. Nick onto Quirts, killing that mid-roof. That is a big deal. Bomb is going to go down. Bangs coming through, not able to hit Presto. Samson, huge deagle onto Nick. Last guy, Tractor. Samson knows he's there, has bloodlust right now. Croatian banging up, trying to do anything to win this round. Tagged up again.
Croatian in a bit of trouble here. Samson's just peeking left, right, and centre from top of A, just making sure that he will run out of time before he actually gets to the bomb site.
I mean, and that is the kind of Samson we're used to. Very aggressive, not, you know, giving any potential to turn the frags.
Nice play there by Samson in that round. 22 for 11. He's the only person who's been fragging for his team.
I mean, we really need to see someone else from Exile5. I think Presto is the other SMG. Really need to get aggressive with Samson on this map.
I think the problem is that Spatula is not having any impact on the game. It's pretty much 4 versus 5 at this stage.
Nice flash from Haz to stop the mid push. Exile5 once again all over that bomb site, but Haz does manage to get in. Will maybe be able to drop the planter. Juz moving into the framework area as well. Everything's smoked up right now. Getting banged up. Oh, nice bang bomb to Spatula on the bomb site. Picked up by Samson at Bricks though. Still have Haz in the bomb site, in the basement. Presto sitting at Bricks. Croatian holding a very tight angle to watch front.
Xenon takes down Nick from the mid building. Samson holding A. Xenon just going through a few wall bangs from the tank. Presto sitting at Bricks. They're just trying to find a tag for someone in red container, but there's no one there. Shelby's rotating to the back A and picks up Xenon in the side. He's going to try and bang the plank through the wall. Can't wall bang that, Shelby. Haz takes down Samson in A from the basement. 2 versus 3 in favour of Avant on defence. Presto is going to go for, try and pick up the bomb here. Picks it up, picks up the SMG, goes for another fake. They're just going to try and bait Haz to come up those stairs. But this allows Croatian and Shelby to get in positions to be able to retake the bomb if the bomb goes.
Yeah, I mean, Croatian, if he gets into this mid-house. Shelby picks up Quirts as he tries to chase the frag. Going to pick up that last one. Banged up by Presto, though.
Haz should come up and help him, but Shelby takes down Presto. I don't even know why Presto wasn't looking at him then.
I'm not sure why Presto moved out to side A as well, knowing that Croatian would most likely be in that area covering it.
So once again, Spatula, no kills.
Yeah, no impact on this game at all.
And it's really hurting him, because usually he's pretty good on this map. So once again, look at these, lack of back-a-day. Oh yeah, it's forward. It's
the Millenade, the old Millenade, that one.
Yeah, it looks like X5 are doing a B. So they're doing one person rushing through mid. I think Xenon, I think Xenon's got the scope. Shoei takes down Presto.
They are going to run into Shoei and Nick here. You couldn't ask for a better duo to hold B on Backlot. Nick picks up Spatula. Quirts takes down Shoei from on the mid roof though. Samson frantically trying to get the bomb, rotating back towards A. They do not want to run into Nick here at all.
Quirts up on the roof. Haz has figured out what they're doing, or maybe Nick's told him. He's rotating back to A. He's going to catch them. Oh, he's been seen. So they'll know where he is, and he gets tagged heavily, but he makes it into the basement. So that just adds that layer of protection from the bomb site. So X5 can't really plant until they kill pads. So Nick takes out Quirts from top landslide.
Once again, Quirts dying on that mid roof in this
Nick's
position.
doing the right thing here. He's moving towards mid building. Actually, he's going to go straight up to A.
Yeah, really smart by Nick, moving from that top ruins area, going to get aggressive, may even be able to pick up Samson. Picks up Zen in front A in the back. Samson in a 2v1 situation with the bomb on the bomb site right now, moving towards top, going to try and chase Haz, going to get picked up by Haz if he comes straight down these stairs though, as Haz plays it very defensively.
Oh, Samson actually kills him with a headshot from the AK. Nick has played quite defensively and he's just waiting at the tank. Samson fakes. Samson could kill him here. No, he doesn't. Ironsight. Why didn't he leave?
Yeah, not sure. I don't know, not really a great idea to not Ironsight around that corner as well.
I think he thought that Nick might have been crouching up close to him. That might have been the only reason why he did that. Nick 25 for 11, shutting X5 down on this map at the moment.
Has with the front A flash. Juzkid really blind outside back. Samson has actually jumped into mid-red crate area.
Croatian and Juzkid holding some lines at back A. 3 players at back A for Avant at the moment.
Yeah, Avant realizing that they really favor this very slow A push. Going to try and bang them up as they are entering the site.
Spatula throws a couple of nades to defend the plant. This is probably a good idea, actually. Yeah, good work there. Presto going for the reel. X5 have the bomb down, and now it's up to Avant to move in. Or Samson takes down Shoei. Samson takes down Croatian. Unfortunately, I missed both of those drags. Samson. Oh! Will he get him?
Oh, switching through every single gun he has.
No! Nick unscopes him with the scope. Nick, however, the last one left alive, and Samson, he's played in red container. I think he got most of the frags in that round. So we'll just check here. Yeah, so Nick picking up 4 for the round, but not actually getting any frags. And I think we're actually at the wrong thing. So Samson picked up like 3 or 4 frags in that round from pushing into mid-red container.
Yeah, once again, aggressiveness working for Exile5 when they do it. First time I've seen them get the bomb down in a little while as well, too.
Yeah, it's COD 4.
Yeah.
Xenon rushing through Rabbit Hole, taking down Croatian on the inside of the map. X5 looking like they're doing a fast B. They'll have all their set nades going. There we go. Samson nading
filthy
these
nade
stairs.
from Samson.
Nick taking down Spatula. Nick right in the spawn stairs. He sees another one. Oh, just can't find the frag there. He gets flashed. Presto top landslide. Nick now rotating into Butchers. Showy at the grey car.
Yeah, Exile5 are going to have a lot of trouble if they run into this bomb site. Positioning from Avant right now really strong. Still covering that A, but having Nick and Showy on that B bomb site. Smoke is going to go up, and they're going to look to make a dart to the bomb site, but Nick will catch Presto as he comes around this corner.
Oh,
misses the shot, though. Banged up by Presto.
3 versus 3. Exile5 with the advantage. They're going for the bomb plant. Xenon taking down Showy.
Bomb is going to go down. Haz doesn't even know. Hasn't even attempted to rotate right now. Xenon in a very tough
Very
spot,
lazy
though.
by Haz, and I think Xenon will be all over this. Moving to mid-connector. Juskid taking down Quirts. Xenon taking down Juskid. Haz has a 1v2 on his hands. Presto, top landslide. Xenon, mid-connector. This is the distance between the two players is going to make it very hard for Haz to have any time left. He kills them both. He's just going to go straight for the plant. There we go. Presto takes him down. 7-13. Good round there by X5. Very strong B.
Yeah.
And that opening frag from Xenon really opened it up for him.
Yeah, and moving into that mid area, very nice. Not allowing Haz to rotate quickly through that middle area. Had to go all the way around. Killed about 15 seconds of the bomb timer.
Hard A here from Exile5.
Nick moving up that fast B street, though.
Spatula dropping the bomb in front, just going through the smoke. Samson on Croatian, Samson on Juskid. There we go, that's the Samson I like to see. Rushing straight through and getting a couple of frags. Nick takes out Quirts. Samson's looking for that red container player. Spatula actually finding a frag. He's now moved up to 6. Takes down Haz with the SMG. Presto proning front A, getting tagged up very hard. Actually manages to get away. Showy in the mid building. Nick coming down the side road. And Exile5, very strong, aggressive round, getting straight into A and putting the plant down.
Yeah, I think they've realised they need to, really get aggressive because Avant also a defensive squad and they've been out defending.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Showy, 2 huge frags taking the bomb site. Gonna run out of time. 2 to kill, 13 on the clock. Gonna try force the defuse. Not gonna get it though. I don't think.
Yeah. Samson comes in, takes him down. Samson, 31 kills, and the map isn't even nearly over.
No, still like 9 rounds to go. Nick doing the same thing for Avant, 28. Next player, Showy, on 17. Both star players of their squad.
So X5 doing their fast B. 2 players going through Grassy, 3 through MG Alley. 1 grenade in that alley would have ruined their whole team. Croatian gets the frag onto Presto. Last round he died, this time he killed him. However, Samson comes and mops him up. There's a player from Avant on the B-bomb. Samson gets into a good position to try and tag him, but Showy uses his prone, uses the cover, takes him down with the AK. And it's now 3 versus 3. Xenon manages to find Showy. Haz is coming around behind him. Quirts, however, is up on the roof.
Spatula tagged up within an inch of his life by Juskid, who is in that laundry area, I believe. Just going to hold it defensively for the minute. Doesn't want to poke out and turn this into a 3v1.
Haz is going to try and silent climb up to the roof, I reckon, to take out Quirts. But did he just make some noise? No,
that was Quirts, I believe, on the roof. I mean, really right now, Quirts needs to stay alive, has full cover of the map, will allow his team to get the plant down.
He needs to,
Haz has to force the issue.
Juskid
nice kills the bomb player, though.
And he manages to get back to laundry as well. X5 are in trouble. Haz is actually just going to wait for Quirts. It's because Juskid got that frag. He doesn't really need to do anything. Quirts really needs to jump off the roof.
Yeah.
Because he needs to cover the plant. Juskid, nice frag, takes down Xenon.
And Haz would have just heard Quirts dropping into mid. Will call that he is moving towards the bomb site. Knows all about it.
Bait shot.
Juz playing it smart, sitting at that dumpster. Knows they're running out of time. Has to force a plant. Going to move with him together. Plan is going to go down. Killed by Haz, though.
Great play.
Excellent play by Avant.
Fantastic play at the B bomb site.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Just aggressive when he needed to be. Knew that his life was so important in that round. Didn't want to, come out, be a fang banger and get killed.
Yep, and that's it. And that's just experience, like the timing. And
knowing when to poke and knowing when not to poke.
That's right. 14 for 8 in favour of Avant. X5 not quite out of it, but they're looking in trouble. Avant only need 1 round to get match point.
Yeah, and right now not really living up to the nade lot,
Oh, there we go.
Avant
throwing some nades on the B side for once. X5 trying a hard B once again, which is exactly what they did the last round. Yeah, Van have rotated into position to be able to stop them. They've got the first round. Oh, Samson nearly gets killed by a grenade. Presto takes down Nick in top B. Croatian's got a nice line. Shoei's hiding in laundry. Quirtz is coming through mid-connector, and if he picks up a couple of frags here, he gets his position away, but he takes down
managed
Croatian.
to take down Crow though.
And I think Quirtz is going to come in and frag the laundry player.
Quirtz needs to be careful here. He's playing really aggressive for an AK.
He was lucky that Juskid saw him. Shoei takes down Quirtz. Plant going down for X5. Juskid, once again, fantastic play at the laundry. Gets the second frag for the round. 2 versus 3, bomb down. Avant with 3, X5 with 2, but X5 are in good spots. Presto takes down Juskid, now 2 versus 2, Shoei in laundry. Spatula proning behind the fridge.
Oh, Burt nade. Has taking him out from the top ruins area though. Knows Presto is at the car.
He kind of has to, I don't know, should he jump or should he ironsight walk?
I think he should ironsight walk.
He's going to wait.
Nice play, sitting behind the bomb, knowing Presto has to come out to check if it's a real defuse. Really well played by Haz.
He only just faked.
Yeah, he just faked, moved behind the bomb, knew that with that bomb, has some cover.
Yeah, the plant time's 7. Like,
yeah.
Haz could have waited ages.
Yeah, really well played though by Haz.
Yeah, Presto should have just waited, like maybe 3 or 4 more seconds and make Haz second guess himself.
Yeah. Juskid nade onto Spatula. Spatula having absolutely no luck on this map so far.
Yeah, the A defense from Avant, very solid. Juskid getting a nade. Has taken down Samson as he tries to force his way through side A. And Exile5 looking desperate in this round at the moment. Quirtz gets picked up by Shoei. Croatian on Presto. Last player left alive for Exile5 is Xenon. He's in A with the SMG. He's got 2 around the corner, but he's against 5. The bomb's at the other side of the map, and this looks like it'll be Avant's map.
Just telling him he'll never win this as well.
There we go. Shoei picks up the last frag. Samson, the only person from X5 really doing anything. Presto had some good rounds as well, but Nick, 29 for 16. Shoei, 21 for 18. Juskid, 19 for 19. And he had some fantastic rounds.
Yeah, Juz winning 2 clutches in a row, having some really crucial SMG frags
even
mid-round.
though Haz is on 14 for 20, he did some excellent work in the attacking half.
Oh yeah, applying pressure to that B bomb site. Really
Look at that,
nice.
Spatula, 6 for 21.
Yeah, I mean, usually on Backlot you can get 6 nade kills.
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean? Like that's.
And Spatula knows probably like 15 nades for each side, maybe more than that.
Yeah, so really disappointing performance by him. He'll be really unhappy with himself.
And I think like Spatula did do a couple of things where he sort of rushed up and got a couple of kills,
Yep.
but that was pretty much the only time when he got kills.
Yeah.
When he was sitting back, he just got out fragged.
Yeah, Avant moving to District here as well. I know that they do favour this map. Exile5 strong on this map though, obviously. Have lost to them on this map multiple times.
I think,
so.
yeah, well, X5 actually lost this map against CDG.
Yeah, that is true.
Last night, and that's the reason why they actually vetoed that map when they lost against Trident.
Yep.
On City Streets, and then they vetoed it against CDG.
I'm actually just going to duck to the bathroom quickly. I'll be back.
Yeah, so we're just going to take a break because I'm assuming both teams will probably want to have a bit of a huddle because this map is very important. If Avant win this map, they're through to the grand final against Frey, and if Exile5 lose the map, they're out of the competition. And I'm assuming that their management will be very pissed off about it. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Okay, so we just saw Avant convincingly take Backlot, and to be honest, I just went to go to the bathroom, and Exile5 look absolutely shattered at the moment. I've just seen Spatula grabbing a banana. Maybe a long night of trying to counter-strat Frey. Not sure what's happened, but he looks like he's in a lot of trouble over there.
Spatula needing the radiation from the banana to give him some extra energy.
Yeah, and I know that Avant were definitely getting in Exile5's heads there, as I heard that there was some back and forth banner from Juzzkid that the Exile5 manager was not happy with at all, screaming back at them after they lost the game.
Yeah, I mentioned that on the stream before, and one of the things that Ecstasy would probably want me to mention is I think Stems doesn't love Xenon, so that would probably be doing his head in a little bit as well.
Yeah, I mean, just such a interesting love triangle going on right now. I mean, just all these things in the back of the head, not really in the right frame of mind to win the LAN competition right now, but the thing is, Exile5 have been playing together for such a long period of time now that I don't really think they're going to get too shaken up by a loss like that. That was their map, but they're a very composed squad.
Yeah, they
Nothing
are.
they can't talk out with each other.
It all depends on advanced map. Well, they pick city streets, and Exile5 do have a strong city, but if they do too many fast A's, they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot.
And I mean, Nick with the scope on City Street's defense, I don't think anyone besides Mo gets more random smoke shots than Nick. Maybe
not counting Fiend.
Yeah, well, that's a whole different issue though. We won't get into it on the stream as we'll be here all day. But I mean, it's gonna be interesting. And Exile5 in a huddle right now, you know, trying to bring the team morale up.
Now that you mention it, Denied's not bad on City Streets.
Oh, Denied played fantastic all weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the best games of LANCOD I've seen. I mean, those last couple of maps, Frey versus CDG.
Yeah, I think my favourite game of the event so far was Trident against X5.
That was
a fantastic
Crash
game.
Was just an absolute stomping. And I mean, we did have someone suggest on Cybergamer that it was a throw.
That CDG lost to X5.
Yeah, that CDG lost to X5 to keep X5 in the game, to keep Trident out. But I mean, like, what benefit? Why would CDG want to play Frey instead of playing, you know, Avant right now?
That's right.
Because silly, like.
Because CDG are kind of the players that Avant would get frustrated by.
Yeah, well, I know that Avant really loved this matchup. As soon as they got X5, they were really confident that they could out passive play Exile5, and well, they just showed it.
Yeah, and CDG did this. They were confident about it as well, but it only worked on cluster because like Exile5 had 4 people sitting on the spawn side of the map on the A side of the map in cluster, and CDG just ran into the bomb side, and that was the same thing in Backlot.
Yeah.
What we were seeing then, like Spatula died maybe 12 times under 10 from Haz pushing through. And Quirt's died a couple of times, like at A, and then he's like, oh, I'm just going to go sit in spawn.
Yeah, I mean, I know that Juz in particular like hates the way that Frey play Frey and CDG, that random like hyper aggressive, constantly pushing. Tag up Josh still comes at you, predator mode, like walk into my iron sights, killing everything. So yeah, they were really happy with this matchup. Really happy that CDG lost.
Yeah, and like Avant finished the online rounds 4-3, coming 4th in their group, and here they are in the semifinals.
Man, anything can happen at LAN. You know what I mean? Like, who was the first seed for this event?
The tops of the group were Frey in Group A and Exile5 in Group B.
Yeah, well, Frey proving the seeding worked for them. They did win NVIDIA number 2 from the 3rd/4th seed, though.
They did.
Yeah, Voxy was the...
They were very convinced. They smashed everyone. Every single game, they stomped them. And like, because I was playing, I didn't get to see any of their games except for the grand final.
Well, I got knocked out fucking early, so I managed to watch most of their games, and Josh was just absolutely on fire that day.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole team really, I mean, just they were in sync that day. So
do you think that the current Frey lineup is better than the old Frey lineup? So with the swapping out of Dutch Pride, Stace, and Kenji?
Gonna have to shoot shots at Stace here. I mean, Frey obviously really successful with that squad, but I know they used to get really frustrated by Stace, like very ragey, kind of emotional player, likes to com a lot for his team. This team, Frey right now, just super happy. I mean, that's the happiest team I've ever seen. Yeah, and that's probably because they've played so much LAN together with each other. I mean, like 4 of them regularly playing RF together. Faye's one of the most laid-back guys ever.
Yeah, it's just been all laughs. Like
you know what I mean? Like, they don't take shit very seriously. They don't get down on each other. So I mean, it's really
it's a
working out for 'em.
a really good combination of personalities in
Yeah.
their current team. But having said that, their old lineup has the results.
Oh yeah, I
to
mean,
prove it.
Alienware, Nvidia 2, online
Yeah,
leagues.
two CGIs.
Yeah, you can't shit talk them for that. I mean, they were dominant for so long. I mean, until Archaic beat them, season
5.
Or was it season
Yeah.
5?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. Apart from the start of 2010, I would never say that we were a better team than Frey.
Oh well, they won everything like for so long.
Even though we beat them in season 5, they were the better team in the season.
Yeah,
but
consistently,
we just beat them
had
on
a
the
good
day.
day. I mean, and this is what we're seeing right here with Avant. Like, Exile5, a top seed, just lost their map, got smashed, and I mean, LAN.
Yeah, well, that last LAN they bombed out like you guys did. Like
Yeah.
they got beaten by Climax.
Yeah, Climax, and Climax almost beat them at Nvidia 1, if you remember.
Yeah,
Overtime
that's
on
right.
City
Overtime.
Streets.
And just that last round where Ian could have killed the people on the bomb and he didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it was really close. And in my opinion, the only reason why they won Nvidia 1 was FaZe.
Oh, dude,
I
FaZe
know a
was
lot of
like-
the other players played really
Yeah.
well, but FaZe shut down Dutch
Yeah.
Pride and he shut down Fiend
Yeah.
in both of the semi-finals. The scopes from the other teams were pretty much able to have no impact, apart from the odd clutch from Fiend here or there or whatever.
Yeah.
But FaZe just booked them.
I mean, I think people that weren't actually at the event don't realize how powerful it is to have a whole crowd on your side cheering for you as well.
And that's one of the other interesting things about this LAN. Like in the last few LANs, because we've had Mindfreak at the LAN, they were probably the least liked team at the LAN.
Yeah.
But
Which is unfortunate, really, because most people just had a problem with Fiend.
yeah,
The rest of the squad.
it's also
a bunch
the
of nice
organisation.
guys.
The organisation's done a few things that haven't
Yeah.
been the smartest. Like there's been some of the
Well,
things that Riggs has done.
There's a reason they're banned from Cybergamer.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
you
But this LAN here, like we don't have any of that enmity from any
No.
of the teams. Like everyone's been getting along really well, and like I think that X5, like being the current, Mindfreak were probably the favourites going into one of the LANs, but
Yeah.
everyone was against them because they didn't want them to win. Now that X5 are the favourites, they still have a lot of fans.
well, it's like if you're on top for a long time, you become the villain. And, everyone wants to see you get knocked off the perch.
I think that's just a part of the Australian sociology as well.
everyone roots for the underdog.
Yeah, like
Always.
I wanted Trident to win in that
Yeah.
in that game last night, and I was disappointed that they didn't make it into the semi-finals today because that would have been really interesting. Like
Yeah.
I was very surprised by their performance as well.
Well, I mean,
Like I thought Dreams cheated online, and I see him play today, and he plays just like he does online. I mean, he didn't find as many random frags and wall bangs as he
that's
usually
just on
does.
the transition from online to LAN, though. That happens to absolutely everyone.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? And, like,
And
Having-
Radic.
Oh,
was
Radic
amazing.
on Crash,
Amazing.
that third map just completely shut down Exile5 completely. And, man, if Avant still had Radic,
Oh, I know.
I mean, they
Yeah.
would be...
Who would you sub out? Croatian?
Well, Croatian was the last person they picked up, so obviously I would probably go with Croatian because the other four have been in the team the whole time.
Yeah. Having said that, though, like Croatian, the way he's playing is working for what they're doing. Like even though
Yeah.
he probably, out of all the 5 players in their team, he's probably having the least impact on matches.
Uh-huh.
But
He's doing what's necessary. Look,
that's right.
this
He's
is the
playing
thing-
like if you know in Dota how you have first spot, second
Yeah, you're
spot,
gonna have
blah
to have
blah
a
blah.
support
He's
player.
playing the 5th spot.
thanks,
Probably-
Frenchie.
probably won't have
Good guy,
time.
Frenchie, bringing the streamers pizza. Not going to eat it on stream, but it'll be pretty
Yeah,
shit thing to do,
I think there's
actually.
a microwave here, so we'll be able to warm it up after we're done.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone's so focused on the scoreboard. And,
Yes.
I mean, like we said, Spatula was 6 for 20. Not really a great example. Didn't do a lot for his team, but I mean, a lot of the time, for Avant, say, we saw Haz, who didn't have that many frags. I think he only
finished
had
up
13 or
finished
14.
up 14 for 20.
But he did so much work on that B bomb site that were necessary to win the rounds. Nick was getting the kills because Haz was forcing them to rotate out of B, and Nick was picking them up from the roof.
Yeah, that's right. There should, like, if you're going to have a proper, more detailed scoreboard, you would have different categories of kills.
Oh, yeah.
Like you have the same thing in AFL with possessions, I guess. Like
Yeah.
you have hard ball gets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And has got a lot of those frags. Like say the first frag in a 3v3, the opening frag of the round, or like the first frag of a one versus one at the end of the round, very crucial. So the crucial frags of the round has got a lot of those.
Yeah, I
with the
mean,
SMG.
we saw Juz Kid,
He had some great, like he single-handedly won
Okay,
X5 a
waiting
few
for
of
us
the
to
rounds.
ready up as we're going to go live with the second map. Avant's choice of